What's up, guys? This is just a quick update video that I will be doing, and this is a review too of like 3 plushies, and these are plushies that I never was able to do a separate review on, so I just decided to put them all in one video, I guess. And yeah, first I will be talking about the updates. Next summer, I don't really know why I'm talking about this in the middle of November, but yeah, next year there's going to be a big event, and I've planned it all out. It's a big plushie series, and it'll be pretty fun. It should last about 7 episodes, and each one will be kind of long. It'll introduce a lot of characters, and it'll pretty much be the like return of a few characters, and this obviously will be in season 2. I'm so sorry about the season 1 finale not coming out for a while. I have to like redo it and stuff, and since I've gotten a new camera, it's been kind of weird making videos, so I just had to redo it over and over again. But finally, I'm I got it back on track, and I have to start filming over again, but still. And I also, here's the announcement of me doing some drawing videos. I'm trying to steady the camera here, I'm sorry about that. But I will be doing some drawing videos of comic books, just art in general. I make a lot of comic books in my meantime. They're pretty awful, but yeah, still. Okay, now to the review segment. The first character we're going to be reviewing is what I like to call Withered Bendy. I'm in the plush series, this guy's going to be named Sammy, like Sammy Lawrence, obviously. And yeah, I think this plushie is like so good. I'm so glad they're coming out with a bunch of Bendy plushies for the well, you know, series 2. And I count this as series 2 with the Heavenly Toys plushies. And yeah, I count this as series 2, and then the ones with Ink Bendy and all of that to be series 3. So I mean, 3 series in 1 year, series, whatever, of Bendy plushies in 1 year. I mean, I'm not complaining, but yeah. So yeah, I think this looks really good. My only real like problem with it is his eyes, how they're looking 2 different directions. It's probably best for them to do that with the plushies. I can't remember if the other Bendy plushie did the same. I'm assuming that he did, but I just don't like it. It looks weird to me. And it makes him look like he's looking both ways, and it looks like one of those cartoony like things that represent something stupid, for example. But it's really easy to kind of miss that when you're looking at him, just because of the, you know, the old-timey black cartoony eyes. They kind of throw it off. But if you're looking for something to hate, that's something to hate. But yeah, moving on to the next plushie, I'm gonna just put that up there, and that is what I like to call Withered Boris. And no, this video is not just reviewing all of these with an update. There's a different character. I don't have Alice, which I'm going to be calling Allison. This will be Tom in the plush series, and he will be very cool. I actually love this plushie. This looks like 10 times better than the series 1 plushies. I honestly think this is the superior Boris plush. Sorry, Boris, from series 1. But this is just so adorable, and I love it. I love how his, like, snout does that. This is very obviously based off of Tom, by the way. Can we all acknowledge that? And he has the cheeks, all of that. It's just adorable. He doesn't have what I like to call the weird eye syndrome that he has. But, yeah, it's still a very great plush. I still really like it. Yeah, probably the only gripe I have is that I'm always worried about these things coming off. Like his little buttons on his overalls. I'm always, like, afraid of them coming off, but, yeah. I'll just be putting that right there. And then the final plushie is a plushie I have to grab. Let me just grab that. Okay. You might have seen him. I don't know. I wasn't looking at the camera. But it is Cagney Carnation from Cuphead Plush Series 2. I wasn't able to get more of them. I would have been able to, but I'm, like, not able to spend any more money until Christmas. because, well, you know, Christmas is coming up, even though I got this like a month ago. But I was never able to do a review on it because I was very busy. I'm not going to be able to do a Yendi stream tomorrow because I will be busy doing stuff tomorrow, like all day. I also won't be able to do one on Monday, and I'm sorry I didn't do one this week. All that. I've been saying a lot of things that I can upload, and I haven't been uploading them, so I'm very sorry about that. And before I get into this plushie, I'm just going to talk about the FNAF 6 plushies, you know, the ones that just got confirmed a few days ago, and my thoughts on them. So, pretty much, my thoughts are, they look pretty good. I would take them over a Blacklight plushie. Actually, let me take that back. I would take a Blacklight plushie Series 2 over these FNAF 6 plushies. I would like Funko to give us a Blacklight Series 2, and then just for these FNAF 6 plushies, wait on them, and just, you know, try to master them, because weirdly enough, Sly Pies, like homemade Orville plush, and I love Orville, by the way. Orville's like the best FNAF 6 character. He looks like so awesome, and it looks so good compared to the Funko Orville, which looks very bad. So I hope they try to redesign them, and I don't want it like the Twisted ones, like, oh, they just redesigned Bonnie and gave him better teeth. That's it, you know? I don't like that. I want them to completely redesign some of them. The only one that looks almost perfect is Helpy. And even that one is, like, pushing it, because it looks okay, you know? But, yeah. Let's get into Candy Carnation now. This is the best Cuphead plush made yet. And I found these at my Target, like everybody else. And this is just, oh my god, I love it. I only have 2 problems with this plush. Or, no, more like 3. Even though I love this plushie, it still has its problems, you know? And the 3 problems are his, no, I'm gonna change that and make it 4. I'm sorry, Cagney. You're a beautiful plushie, but you're also a, kind of bad. You're kind of a bad plush. It kind of feels like they put no effort into you, but I still love you, so, yay, I love Cagney Carnation. Cagney Carnation's the best character, but, I don't like how his nose is, like, a different kind of material from his head. That's, like, his head and his body, because that's, like, a minky sort of felt. And then this is a kind, I don't know, I just don't like it. And, these are printed on, obviously. It's not like you kind of pet it or something and then it goes the other direction and looks weird. That's not at all what the problem is. It just looks weird to me. I mean, it's perfect. It looks blurry and stuff. But come on, Funko. You're not cheap, you know? Just stop it. Well, actually, they are cheap, but yeah. The final one, or not final one since there are 4, his giant gap in his teeth right here. And I think Froakie talked about this. I can't remember. But it still looks good. It's still a good plush, right? But the gap in his teeth, it just looks weird to me. I'm sorry. Sorry, Cagney. But, like, yeah, it looks weird. And, I still like it. It just kind of looks like his mouth either split here, like Twisted Bonnie has, like, 2 sort of jaws. But it just looks like it's split right here to me sometimes. Like, it looks like his mouth is cut into sections. Or it just looks like he has a giant gap between his teeth right there, and it just looks weird. And, yeah, the final thing is his legs. How when you sit him down, his legs are, like, super far apart. That's probably so he can sit better, but it doesn't look better to me at all. It just looks weird, in fact. It, like, I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. It's a good plush, but it's, like, it has its problems. Still my favorite Cuphead plush, though. If you have to pick of all the Cuphead plushies Series 2, I recommend getting this. Shoot, what's the bee's name? Whatever. Get the bee lady, and then get Cuphead. Or Cuphead. Puphead or Cuphead. Whatever, I like Cuphead better. But get Cuphead. Cuphead. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. Get this, Broomer, is it Honeybottom, something like that. Get her and then get Cuppet, because Cuppet has printing on him, and I didn't get him because, first of all, Cagney Carnation's my boy, and second of all, because of the printing, and I don't like printing. Obviously, nobody does. And I didn't get, well, I'm just gonna call her Honeybottom. Yeah, I didn't get her just because, you know, it just looked weird to me. And she is like my favorite of the series too, besides Cagney. But I don't know. She didn't have that much printing on her. I had to get Cagney, you know. I think a lot of people are gonna say the same because Cagney's awesome. But yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye.